Yeah, he just opened my door. You guys. He opened the door and I have it latched, and he said, "Come to the door." And I said, "What do you want?" And he said, "There's an emergency regarding your car."
Are you calling the front desk?
Yeah, they said, and I was like, "Why is there someone opening my door?" And the front desk person said there shouldn't be, and they're sending security right now.
Okay, guys, this clip only gets stranger. If this is something that could be triggering to somebody, this is your early trigger warning, okay? This person is Tay Beatboop. She's a content creator on TikTok, and she specializes in DIY projects. She's staying at the Godfrey Hotel in Hollywood, and this clip that she's showing is her experience when she was there.
Security right now.
Holy shit, Taylor. Is he still knocking?
Yeah, and now the front desk isn't answering. What do? I'm calling him right now, they're not answering. I don't want to leave the room. Like, he's like, could be waiting. Hello? Hi, can you tell me why someone was at my door entering my room? I don't know why you are saying that I don't have a car. I think I would know if I have a car.
Isn't there a gentleman with you as well?
No. That's why it's very concerning you entered my room. I'm a single woman by herself in a hotel.
Do you mind just stepping by the front, please?
I feel extremely uncomfortable. I feel unsafe, and I'm very confused why you came into my room.
I need to speak, because I believe the car is attached to your room. Would you mind coming down to the front for me?
I do not live in LA. I do not own a car. And I definitely didn't bring a car to LA because I don't own a car.
Either way, would you mind just swinging by the front for me?
Why would I do that?
Because right now I have an emergency with the vehicle, and I need to be sure that it's not attached to your room if you're not the person who has the vehicle.
I do not have a car. Why would I go downstairs to confirm that I don't have a car?
Because the only other thing I can think to do is to come up and speak to you directly, which is what I just tried to do.
I just find this part real strange. You're already on the phone with her. She tells you that's not her car. And you tell her she still needs to come outside her room? That's weird. I don't want to say trafficking vibes, but this makes me nervous. How are you still unsure? Also, the front desk didn't know that you were coming. I find that kind of strange. But I do know some hotels, the valet service and the front desk are kind of like two different departments. So it would kind of make sense why the front desk did not know why he was there. Or at least it's a reasonable possibility.
What is speaking to me going to do? No matter what you say to me, I still don't own a car.
When you do get a chance, whether it's to come down for breakfast or anything, if you can just swing by the front, I would greatly appreciate that.
You're gonna need to tell me in words what you want from me, because right now it just feels like you're trying to sex traffic me, and I'm extremely uncomfortable and do not feel safe in this hotel.
No, I do apologize for that. I was trying to speak to you, which is exactly why I was knocking at the door to speak to you. I do apologize for the opening of the door. What I'm saying is that we had a car dropped off right now. We have an issue with that vehicle, and I'm trying to get in touch with those individuals who I believe were in this room.
What does me going downstairs do? I am not the individuals.
I gotcha. And for that, like I said, I don't need you to come downstairs, but whenever you do come downstairs at any point and you swing by the front, I would appreciate if you stop by the front desk so we can talk about this in person.
For what reason? Why would I need to talk to you?
Would just want to apologize in person.
That's not necessary. I don't want to talk to you.
I'm sorry, but the desperation to see her in person just creeps me the fuck out. I'm sorry.
A car dropped off right now. We have an issue with that vehicle, and I'm trying to get in touch with those individuals who I believe were in this room.
What does
Which is why I
me
came
going
to knock on the door.
downstairs do? I am not the individuals.
I gotcha. And for that, like I said, I don't need you to come downstairs, but whenever you do come downstairs at any point and you swing by the front, I would appreciate if you stop by the front desk so we can talk about this in
For
person.
what reason? Why would I need to talk to you?
Would just want to apologize in person.
That's not necessary. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be in this hotel.
I did not mean to make you feel that way, which is why I was knocking on the door as many times as I was in order to be able to speak to somebody. But right now I do have an emergency with the vehicle, and I'm just trying to get it sorted.
Can you tell me what the emergency is?
If it's not your car, then I don't think you need to worry about it.
Oh, what a change of tune.
Well, no, I've been trying to express it, but it seemed that was bothering you, and I wasn't attempting to bother you anymore.
If there's an emergency, why don't you involve the police?
I am. Actually, I was about to call the police to go directly to your room because of the fact of the emergency, but I don't want to send them up there now. Obviously, it's not your car, and that would be another disturbance for you. I actually literally came downstairs to call the police to send them to your room immediately.
I guess send the police, because I feel pretty unsafe. Will you be sending them?
Well, the thing is, if it's not your car, I don't need to send the police to your room, but I will be calling the police shortly.
Basically, after this, the guy says that there's a car smoking in the garage and they wanted her to come confirm it's not hers. Let me see these comments. His reasoning literally doesn't make any sense at all. I'm so sorry this happened to you. No cap, it didn't, but there are some parts that did kind of make sense. Never tell people you're alone. Yeah, that was a mistake on her part. Never let anyone know that you're just alone and you got no friends to back you up. Never tell people that. You're putting yourself in danger. I work at a hotel and I would go straight up to the room and take a look what's going on. Not tell them that they should come down. But he did walk up there. And that's what this guy says too. Sue the hotel. So when it comes to suing the hotel, the only part that I can imagine suing for is when he tried to enter the room. But the question would be, when is the staff allowed to enter your room? To stop you from disturbing other guests, to carry out housekeeping duties, to perform necessary maintenance. I don't know if I would call that a maintenance issue. Hotel management and staff are allowed to enter your room if you are not present. After all, it's legally their property, you're just renting the room. You can refuse housekeeping if you'd prefer, but if the hotel people need to get in because of a maintenance or safety issue, they will, even if you're not there. When staff knocked on her door, she didn't answer them. She actually cut off the lights and then just acted like she wasn't even there. So at this point, it was basically legal for him to do that. Also, I didn't think about this earlier. If he was able to open your door, that's because he had a key. So a person should be pretty sure that that was staff, because how else did he get a key to your room? There's cameras all throughout the building, I'm sure. So I just don't think you'll be able to build a good case on this one. After Tay posted this video, it blew up to 13 million views. And she got some interesting DMs. Hey, I just saw your hotel video. My friend was there on Thursday and the same thing happened to her. Did you get a good look at his face at all? Hey, I just saw your TikTok. I recently stayed at the Godfrey this past weekend and something similar happened to me. A man came to my door 3 out of the 5 nights I was there and he was knocking very loudly and trying to get into my room. He was claiming to be security, but I called the front desk instead of opening the door and they claimed they didn't send security to me. The other times it happened, I was put on hold and eventually the line hung up. This don't look good for y'all, Godfrey. Even though y'all was in y'all bounds, this don't look good. After this, Tay was able to get a refund on her entire stay, and she was able to get an escort out the building so she can get out safely. After she got home, she made another update.
The hotel has made a statement, and it's a total lie. Doesn't even address the guy entering my room. They did not speak to me the next day at all. They've turned off their comments on all social media, which is Pretty suspicious behavior.
Wait, what? They made a response? Let me see this. I found it. Regarding the June 1st security matter, 2 months ago on June 1st, our staff was attempting to deal with an urgent security matter at our hotel. In the course of addressing this situation, most expeditially, our team mistakenly approached the wrong guest room. After the error was discovered, our staff was able to speak with the guest staying in that room later that day. At that point, our staff explained the situation at hand, the error that was made, and apologized for the confusion and alarm that this has caused. Following the incident, we reviewed our security protocol and staff training to learn from this and prevent situations like this from ever occurring in the future. After knocking and announcing for several minutes that they were management and security who wished to speak with the guest and hearing no response, they lawfully attempted to gain entry into the room, which they thought was empty but were unsuccessful because the door was latched. The guest filmed her limited interaction behind the locked door and was not seen by the hotel representative or security team. That part, they're definitely not lying. The video footage was there. She posted it. She didn't respond to them. The guest subsequently telephoned hotel management and recorded her call. During the call, hotel management explained the situation at hand, that error was made, and apologized for the confusion and the alarm that has been caused. Recently, months later, the guest posted a video on social media which falsely alleged that a hotel employee was trying to traffic her. There is no basis for the false claims that anyone has entered her room or targeted her for trafficking. At all times, she was behind a latched door, and at no time did any hotel employee enter her room. As I said, some of the things that we've seen can be suspicious, but she does not have a lot of evidence. Let's go back to her video.
I have gotten death threats and blackmail attempts. I don't really care, because joke's on them. I'm going to a mental institution and I have suicidal ideation, so you're threatening to kill me? Catch me in the insane asylum.
Girl, if your goal was to call this hotel out, claiming that you're insane or you got a mental illness is just not gonna help your case. They're going to use this to say you were blowing things out of proportion.
For any normal person who's not like incredibly mentally unwell right now, that would be terrifying. And this is why women don't speak up. They're trying to silence our voices. It's really pathetic behavior.
I ain't gonna cap. You're trying to ruin their entire business because you sent all of TikTok making claims that they tried to traffic you and you don't have a lot of evidence, so they're forced to cut off their comments, their reviews, their social media. You ruined it, so they have to cut it off. But I don't think this has anything to do with silencing women. This place might be good people and they're trying to protect their business.
Months. My brain did an amazing job at completely suffocating this event from my thoughts. I didn't think about this at all. I didn't tell my family about this happening, didn't tell my therapist, didn't tell my friends. The people on FaceTime, they knew, my partner knew. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't think about it again after that day. I have had really strange behavior for the last 2 months. And it makes a lot of sense now, realizing that I was traumatized and experiencing PTSD. In the last 2 months, I've had to leave my job. And if you know anything about my career, you know how difficult that is for me. I've seen many therapists and psychiatrists and doctors in the last 2 months. I'm on a scary medication journey. I didn't speak up about this when it happened. I thought I was the only one it happened to. I made excuses for this worker. I thought, oh, maybe he's just trying to do his job. And I'm being dramatic if I make a big deal out of this. And that's why I didn't press charges the next day. But now hearing that many women have come forward and it's happened to them too, there's probably a lot more. I want to stop posting about this. It is not good for my mental health. It doesn't help being berated online, and I'm trying not to read the comments at all. But I want to go back to posting my happy, colorful content because that's what's helpful for me. I had PTSD from a traumatic experience previously, and that's why I started decorating my house like this. That's why my house is so colorful. I'm trying to create a safe and happy place. So
I just want to say it sucks that this experience traumatized the fuck out of her, because just one, women are just dealing with all kinds of weirdos trying to just take them, exploit them, etc. But I will say I didn't know that an experience like this could traumatize you so bad where you would have to quit your job, start taking pills and medicine, and have to see a therapist weekly. Like, I have no right to say what can traumatize you, but damn, maybe you should start moving around with a friend. You feel me? I think another reason why this is so hard for her to deal with is because she bit more than she could chew. It is okay to express your experience, but you are going online saying that they are the worst hotel ever, and you made a big claim saying that they're trying to traffic you. And whoever runs the Godfrey hotels has friends, and they probably know how hard this person or a group of people have worked to build the Godfrey name, and you're trying to shatter it. I think that death threats and blackmailing is wrong as fuck. But you gotta understand, when you made this video, you should have prepared for battle, because so many people are going to have something to say. So as I said, I don't think she was built for this. What do y'all think about this? Guys, we just made it to 400,000 followers. I'm really a music artist, but I make these videos because I know you like them. So please follow the page for me. And besides all of this, remember, when you woke up in your bed, it was just you. You had a plan. You have come so far. Do not forget why you did all that work. I know you're discouraged, but you are close. We get one life and we not gonna live it being no weak motherfucker on dead nim. We got work to do. Pop your shit, star.
If it was love, then why didn't you stay? I remember every time you told me that I was the one that couldn't be replaced, but it was so easy to throw us away. And the only way I keep my peace is thinking the universe wants it to be. I fucking love you, but not more than me. When I could die tomorrow, I cannot leave with no regrets. You acting different, I'm peeping on that. I really wanted to stay till the end, but I gotta take off these rose-colored glasses and know when it's time for me to walk away, so I can see we wanted different things. All of this effort, I'm tired of asking for it. Why did you ask me to commit? I see where this is going, it's into a ditch. It's breaking my heart cause I know that it's one that you dig. You really thought I would lay up in it, but I let you go cause I know that I tried.